Hi, my name is Casey Gordon. I am a registered nurse out of New Hampshire. I want to say thank you so much for having me here to testify tonight on behalf of the New Hampshire Nurses Association. I am pleased to be here in order to support Bill 613. Um, and I want to say that it makes a huge difference in the lives of rural communities around New Hampshire. There are 13 designated critical access hospitals around the state of New Hampshire. This supplies emergency services, it supplies inpatient stabilization, and it supplies obstetrics. These wonderful services would not be available without things like revenue brought in from orthopedics and other elective surgeries. So if, for instance, an ambulatory surgical center were to move in within 5 miles of a critical access site um, without any notice given, then it would greatly affect the revenue brought in by the hospital, then trickling down to affect the likelihood of the survival of that hospital. So if those hospitals were to close, it would increase the then times that people around New Hampshire would get care. So someone who's having a heart attack in rural New Hampshire would then increase their time of triage and care immensely. And time is everything. You can't then treat a stroke or a heart attack effectively if too much time has gone by. So it's extremely important for people to understand that. And then on the other side, if notice is given per Senate Bill 613, you have the opportunity to collaborate and build and work on different um, partnerships, such as fellowship programs or other opportunities. So if that same ASC were to be orthopedics and they were to offer to partner up with the local hospital, it could bring in revenue for both parties by having new doctors come in and learn and be part of a fellowship program. So Senate Bill 613 states that if a new facility was to open up within a 15-mile radius of an existing designated critical access area, then they need to be notified and there needs to be transparency um, just to prevent these very important facilities from closing down in order to protect the people of New Hampshire. So I want to say thank you so much for having me here tonight. And on behalf of the people of New Hampshire, the nurses, um, us continuing nurse uh, NP students, I want to say thank you so much. And if you have any questions, please reach out. My name is Casey Gordon.